Hey, I'm your host, Anthony Tank Mansfield. And with you this week is...
Jackie Mellinger.
And...
Kelvin, a.k.a. Mr. Mojo.
And this is What You Into.
What you into? What you into?
All right, we're back. I'm stoked. These are my favorite episodes to do, listener. It's the movie episodes and the video game system episodes. And what's a bunch of fun about these episodes with the video game systems has been bringing in people who don't know each other, meet each other for the first time, and bonding over the love of just video games in general, and specifically the system here to talk about. Do you two know each other before? Because you two have not shut the fuck up the entire time you've been in my basement.
No.
Like the chattiest of Cathys.
It's the GameCube that bonds us.
It's true.
It really is. So, you know that voice. Jackie's back. Second time on the show. Mm-hmm. Welcome back. Welcome to the Double Deuce.
Yes. I'm excited to be here.
Kelvin, a.k.a. Mr. Mojo, making the first appearance on the show.
Yay.
Dude, thank you for coming in and stopping by.
Dude, thanks for fucking having me. I'm so stoked.
Yeah, dude. I'm happy you're here. I'm ready to talk some GameCube with y'all. Before we do that, though, let's hit this real quick. Just gonna do quick social media stuff. You're gonna find me at Neil to No One on Instagram. Jackie, you can find their Instagram at Cool Shaven Ken.
Yep.
And the Shaven does not have a G. Yo, how do you feel about Barbie not getting the nom for director or for Margot Robbie for best actress?
I'm not pleased. I rewatched the Barbie movie again recently, and I really enjoyed it. Probably even more so the second time around. It was so good. Someone deserved something for that.
I agree.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I didn't expect to be obsessed with the Barbie movie this summer, but I was.
So good. Like, I really left the theater like, wow, like that was different. And like for it to be like Barbie too, like just very existential for a Barbie movie. I just found that very strange. I was like not expecting that at all.
100%.
I cried.
Yeah, I didn't go see either in the theater, and I was waiting for them to come out. And so when they both got on the, my wife and I, every year for the Oscars, we try to watch all the best Oscar noms before the actual Oscars, so we can give an educated opinion on what we think should win.
Yeah.
And I really thought I was gonna dig Oppenheimer. I don't really care.
Oh, thank God.
I sat and watched it, and I'm just like, it's just kind of a really just mediocre biopic. Like, as far, like, if we're comparing like this versus the Elvis biopic last year, the Elvis biopic was so much better.
So much fucking better. Like, look, I love Christopher Nolan. All right. I am a Nolan dick rider, I will admit. Okay. Although I haven't seen, I guess I can't say that now, man. I haven't seen Tenet. I haven't seen the, Dunkirk?
Oh, Dunkirk was good.
Yeah.
Dunkirk was good. It was okay.
What am I doing? I'm fucking up.
I like 1917 better, though. I will say that.
1917 looked cooler.
It looked way cool. It was a good story. But yeah, Oppenheimer, like, I love the sound design in it. Like it like sitting down in my basement doing surround sound and like having my floor shaking because of like the the explosion. Super cool. That was great. The story I just kind of bummed on. And then I went into Barbie being like, it's Barbie. I'm not going to like this. It's going to be some like thing where it's like if Hillary Clinton would have won, and I'm like, oh God damn it, this is gonna suck. And then immediately I watched it, I'm like, fuck, this is good. Like the story, like I love the whole idea of like, it starts out all happy at the big opening number, and then Barbie's like, I'm gonna die someday. And it's just like,
and Weird Barbie.
Yeah,
that was so fun.
Weird Barbie's
because
great.
Especially having like Barbies as a kid, like I would fuck some of those Barbies up, man. And I'm like, I'm so sorry you became Weird Barbie, girl. Just the haircuts, all of it.
I thought that was cool. I thought it was cool that they like actually dug out like things that the toys had worn before, and then they got them into the movie. That was cool.
That was really like the attention to detail was amazing.
Yeah.
It really was.
Like that's usually like that kind of attention to detail you're used to in shit like Marvel movies or like Star Wars, where it's like if we get this wrong, nerds will be mad. But but with the Barbie thing, like I was not expecting that level of detail.
No.
What is Michael Cera's character's name again?
Oh,
Alan.
yeah,
Alan, yes.
and there's
Alan.
only one of them.
Yes, and that was even a
There's only one
fun
of
like callback because I feel like some people hadn't thought about Alan in so long, and then there he is in the movie, and I feel like Michael Cera did do that role very well too. I mean, it's like a Michael Cera role, but you know,
It's
like
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, he was definitely cast well for that role.
He should have won an award.
Best
My hot
best
take.
supporting,
yeah.
best Alan.
Best fucking Alan. Well, then it's not going to win an award because then
There's only one.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of only one, if you want to go check out Kelvin's stuff, go over to at Mista_Mojo on IG, and you can follow their stuff there, including you co-hosting Retro Records podcast. Retro Records, not about music.
No. Admittedly, my buddy who was the one who had the idea for the podcast, he came up with the name because I don't know, I feel like he's just trying to go through the games, I guess, in a methodical kind of way. That's kind of the thing about the podcast, because I've known Mike for a really long time, childhood friend, and we've gamed a lot. You know, some of my most vivid gaming memories are with that man, and he moved away about 10 years ago.
Okay,
We've been good friends since then, but he recently hit me up and was like, hey, I'm getting back into gaming. Haven't really gamed in a long time. I've never really played any retro games.
ooh,
Everything before N64 is just kind of fuzzy, and I was just like,
ooh. Let me ask you this: what were you guys growing up gaming on? Like, what were your first systems?
oh, my first system was a Sega. It was a Genesis, but I think it was the 16 or 32. There's so many different.
Oh, there's so many. Yeah,
fucking.
I mean, there was the original Genesis, there was the CD, there was the 32X.
Yep.
There was a whole lot of things where they just kept trying to get better graphic quality than Nintendo, but at the same time not launching a whole new system.
Right. Because they wanted to be I don't know, at least growing up, it felt like Sega wanted to be something a little just, I don't even know if darker is the right word.
Edgier.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
For sure, edgier.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it was on the Games That Made Us, they talked about that, where they were like, look, Nintendo is this Japanese company that's got more of a family appeal, and it's kind of got a Disney vibe to it. And they were like, if we're going to win in America, we need to be edgier, and we also need to concentrate on sports. And that's why you saw a lot of Madden for the first time blowing up on there, and a bunch of other sports games, is because that's where Sega was like, this is something Nintendo is not doing well, and we can get in on that part of the market.
Shit. That's so real, because I have very vivid memories. So the way my family's from the East Coast. So my video game experiences are really funny sometimes, because a lot of the times it'll depend on if my brothers were trying to sell stuff for drug money or not. That's
Fair.
how I got my first PlayStation and stuff. But with our Sega games, we had a lot of Sega games, but we didn't have a lot of the cases.
Okay.
And back then, with
could do that
Sega
shit.
games, they didn't really put the titles on the cartridges a lot. So it'd be I'm going to play the baseball game with the baseball guy, and it's got his signature on it. So yeah, it's pro something, you know? But I never thought about that before. I remember having, there was an NHL cartridge that we had, and it was fucking weird because it was long and it had this yellow.
Oh, that's how you saved the game. That was NHL 94.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's crazy.
So because you got to think this is the time before once we started getting into the PS1 era, that's when we first started seeing memory cards, and so that was a way to kind of do saves but not have a save system in the system itself. Was this weird thing? So that way, which allowed you then to start to be able to play seasons, because that was always the problem with trying to play something on Nintendo or Super Nintendo. You couldn't really fucking play a season of it.
True. Holy shit! That just blew my fucking mind.
See, old guy, I got old guy knowledge. So okay. So as you're playing these games, as you're going back through, what do you think of playing retro games? Are they hard, or what's the experience like?
they are hard in their own way, but I feel like it's less about trying to make something intentionally. Well, I can't even fucking say that because so many games are like arcade ports where they're like, no, we don't want you to win.
We want you to die.
We want your quarters.
Exactly. More lives.
25 cents is gonna really add up really fast when you can't get past this level and your ego kicks in, right? So yeah, like I feel like there is a difficulty to it, but like I don't fucking know. Playing Contra recently, listen, I think I'll say this. I feel like Contra, it's hard. Don't get me wrong. But it's not like impossible.
It's yeah. What's interesting about Contra is it is a game that you can learn to play with skill because it is so pattern based that once you figure out the patterns for the bosses, you can figure out how to dodge it and stay alive. Which we saw with Cuphead doing that, where it was this whole thing where like that is retro gaming. Retro gaming is like recognizing pattern and then exploiting. Whereas in modern gaming, there's so much other shit going on you don't even think about stuff like that.
Right. Modern gaming is like, I need to, like we were discussing earlier with fucking Stardew, I need to woo the fucking alcoholic chicken man because I want to marry this person versus, right, me playing Contra, I'm like, oh shit, I got to dodge the scuba diver swimming up the waterfall some fucking how. You know what I mean? Like, that's retro difficulty to me. Like, but no, I feel like it's great because there's still such an appreciation to have. Like, you see so many, like, starting points in pop culture in general, not even just with gaming. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for that stuff. I love hearing stories of where that stuff comes from. And, like, I mean, you did the Konami code 5 seconds ago. You know what I mean? Like, these things are so important and they're ingrained in our culture. But people don't think about gaming like that initially, right? I think that's changing. And I think that's really cool. But overall, retro games, fucking sick. If you're one of those people who are like, it looks like garbage, I can't fucking... Get over it.
That's not the point.
Exactly.
You know, exactly.
Exactly.
Like, there's plenty of games that are not, like, the most graphically, whatever, that are so fun still.
Yeah.
Like...
And I think it's just so funny. Like, I don't know. There's just... so many people who are not going to get into it until they give themselves the chance to get into it. And I don't know, part of me thinks it's so funny that, like, there's something in gaming like that.
Jackie, what about you? Do you ever deal with retro stuff, or how do you feel about older games?
I don't go back really further past, I want to say, some Genesis stuff, but mostly it's Sonic, because my sister played a lot of Sonic on the Genesis. That was her equivalent of, her Sonic machine.
Yes.
But it's basically N64, I would say, and like from there so I mean, it's getting there, but...
Even as somebody who grew up with it, I still have a hard time going back and playing some retro games, mostly for the controllers. Like, and even stuff that's not that old. Like, I tried to do the remastered Shadow of Colossus, and those tank controls on that thing is just painful.
True.
And there's so much stuff where it just doesn't really tell you what you're supposed to do. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm just riding on this horse through the woods, and I'm not doing anything.
That game is fucking wild.
Yeah.
That game is an experience.
Which is why I want to play it, because everybody's always talking about it. I feel it's like a cool band that I'm not into.
Right.
It's like when people are like, Converge is cool, and I'm like, I can't name a song. Like, fuck.
I feel you, brother.
I'm gonna have to turn him a cool guy card.
Right. Sorry, dude. Take the point off.
Yep.
Just punch it off. Yeah.
Snap.
I will say that as far as like older games, I can fuck up some Galaga.
Nice.
That was my dad's shit. There was like a wing place we used to go to, and while he was waiting for the food, every time he would pop quarters in the machine. And I mean, like, we would just sit there. The food would already be done. We'd still be playing Galaga. And he's like, oh man, the food's gonna get cold. Your mom's gonna be so mad. I'm like, but you're on a roll.
Yeah.
Let me play.
You
Right.
got both ships.
Right. You can't fuck this up.
Can't stop now.
Exactly. Once you get both the ships, it's over. Like, we're in it for the long haul, dude. Like, that's it.
Stacking bodies in Galaga.
Yeah, what a great bonding experience. See, my first gaming experience was also a bonding experience. Ironically, on Sega, my first video game was Sonic 2 with my mom.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
Nice.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, that's a wholesome one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay, look, let's stay in this. We're already here in the Wayback Machine, so let's stay with this. We're talking GameCube today. First question I always like to ask people when they come on to talk systems: how old were you when you first got the GameCube, and where were you at in life?
You want to go first?
Ooh, I guess.
It's up to you.
Gosh, I'm trying to think because it came out in 2001, but I definitely did not have it in 2001. I want to say it was probably 03 or 04. I was kind of late to the game, but it might have even been 02. I know I was in probably second or third grade. So I was still very young, but it was my first console that was my console because the Xbox me and my dad shared.
Cool.
Because that was like my first console like I played in general, but the GameCube, that was mine.
Oh,
So,
sick.
yeah.
Interesting. So hold on, your first console was the Xbox? Like,
Yeah, like the OG Xbox.
interesting.
Yeah, and that thing was just a Halo machine. That was like
Oh,
the
yeah.
first game
Yeah.
I think I ever finished ever was me and my dad. We played the campaign together.
Holy shit.
It was so fun.
What
that
a
was,
project.
Yes. And I mean, as a child too, and I was really young too as a kid, like, I don't know how I was so good at it, but I was a goon. Like, I was there for it. But yeah, that was a pretty good start to gaming, I would say. That was the first one I ever finished was Halo, the original campaign.
If somebody goes, oh, around you, like, do you instantly start crying, or you're just like, oh, it's overcome with childhood joy?
Basically, essentially, I have so much like random Halo memorabilia because stuff comes into my work and stuff too, and I'm like, man, yeah, I'm gonna take these like 3 game guides, give them to me.
Yes. I miss game guides.
Yeah.
Like, me too.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. One of the things that has gone away is we've aged in time, whereas now I just cheat through looking up stuff on YouTube.
So real.
Yeah.
So real. But seeing it like visually though, so helpful.
Yeah.
Right?
Dude.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like I remember fucking ZeldaDungeon.com. And I'm like doing fucking Ocarina of Time, Water Temple, and I'm just sitting here like, okay, this tells me I need to flip the switch now. But did I do this other step? Because when I flip the switch, I can't go anywhere. And now, fuck. Versus, yeah, you watch like a short. You don't have to watch a fucking video anymore. It's just like YouTube.
Right.
It's basically
And it's right
TikTok.
there.
Yeah.
Dude, I had to do the most convoluted thing when I was in high school because I had one of those Motorola Razors forever, and I didn't have a laptop at the time. So I was playing Ocarina of Time. I would go to school, and then I would email myself the part of the game I was stuck on, like, to my phone, like, text message, like, basically get it to send a text message to my phone. So I would have the guide, so I would know what to do. This was back when I was at Coleraine. I was probably, like, a freshman or a sophomore. But that's what I had to do. The struggle was so real because I was so stuck, and I was like, dude, I don't got internet access right now. Like, well, I still gotta fuck this dungeon up.
Right.
Like, we gotta go.
I
Like,
need the small fucking key. What do you mean?
That's the problem solving critical thinking skills you need to be talking about in job interviews. When they're like, explain to me a difficult situation you're able to overcome. It's like, well,
I had to send this guide to myself.
yeah, back in 2005, you remember that shit. Anyways,
May
yeah.
I introduce you to ZeldaDungeons.com?
Yes, it is the spot. Okay, so this is you in your place time. Where were you at? Like, where were you in life when the cube drops?
All right. I got a story with this one, okay?
Okay.
So, GameCube, when GameCube came out, I had just turned 11. And let me tell you, 11-year-old Kelvin was a Nintendo boy, right? I'm like, Nintendo Power was like my fucking weird zine that you like constantly get. And it's just filling you with like useless knowledge. But like, I responded sometimes. You could like send stuff in.
Oh yeah, you could totally send mail on Nintendo Power. Yeah,
And they responded.
that's sick.
And it made me feel so good. I was like, I had friends, but it was like, I have a friend.
That was like one of the first times I remember where like people would like send in like envelope art and shit.
Yes.
That was cool.
It was sick. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was really cool. I remember loving, just how interactive they were. And so, of course, they're hyping up the GameCube, right? Like, it's this monumental, this is going to change the fucking world, you know? Like, they go from, like, their weird fucking, like, covers to, like, the cover is just minimalist as fuck. I still have some of these. The Melee one is literally just, like, Mario just, like, doing a Mario pose, and it's just like, it's a hit. It doesn't even say Melee on the front. It's just like, you're gonna fucking love this shit.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, it's fucking Mario, right? And they weren't fucking wrong. So I wanted this fucking thing real bad. And I'm an 11-year-old boy. So my dad's like working. I'm pretty sure he's working thirds at this fucking point. He's a tired, middle class man working his ass off every goddamn day. The last thing he fucking needs is Christmas time, where his 11-year-old child won't shut the fuck up about this weird purple box. Because, well, my brothers keep calling me a fucking fag because I want a fucking box and not the PS2.
I mean, it is the early 2000s. You did want a GameCube that wasn't a PlayStation. I mean, I'm not saying it's right, but that was the lingo at the time.
Right! And so I'm fucking mad about it. And I'm just like, all right, I want this GameCube because I wanted to get the black GameCube.
Wait, they made a black GameCube?
Yes. There's like,
what?
Well, there's a few different variations.
See,
but
really?
Yeah,
See?
I have one. That's one of the ones I have. I have a silver one and a black one.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You just kind of reads me right there. I did not know this.
Yeah.
See,
That's awesome.
Oh, like we were talking about earlier, we got to get into the weird, just like GameCube is so fucking surreal with just these little facts.
Yeah.
You just don't fucking
It goes
know.
so deep, and there's so many that like I've forgotten some. Like you're probably gonna jog my memory because like, dude, the GameCube lore is deep, like for
So
no
fucking
reason.
Real. But yeah, I'm fucking hyped, and I'm like, Dad, I'm being a manipulative little shit. Like, Dad, you know what would really make my fucking Christmas? I mean, I didn't say fuck.
I mean, you're 11. You want a GameCube. It's a possibility. I don't know.
I mean, my parents did curse a lot when I was little, to the point to where the first time I did it in front of them, they were like, "Hey," and you guys do it all the fucking time, and they were like,
It's like the drug commercial where they're like, who taught you this? Like, I learned it from watching you. Like, where do you think I learned this from? Like, do you not live in this house? Do you not know what's happening
Man,
here?
remember when drug commercials were like fun?
Oh, the one where the dog talks? That's the best one.
What about the one with the girl like deflated on the
Deflating
couch?
Girl
Yeah.
is great too.
That
That's a
one's
good
pretty
one.
good.
I like that one.
I didn't know about this one until my partner showed me at one time. But there's like an infomercial one for, not really an infomercial one. It's like there's one for meth,
Oh.
and it's like almost like a musical. I wish I remembered how it went, but the first time I watched it, I'm like, dude, there's no way this is fucking real. This has to be like a skit or something, right? Oh, it's fucking real.
They were really going hard with those anti-drug like PSAs, dude. Like,
But it was catchy, and it was like, man, I kind of want to do some meth.
That's not a good sign. That means the commercial's miserably failing.
I'm like, that lady, she's having a miserable time, but that guy is hitting that note. That chick is fucking going for, like, I don't know. You gotta watch it. It's fucking weird, but it's cool. It's a great commercial.
Oh shit. So okay, so wait, did you end up getting it? Like, how does this thing end?
So my dad is going to Kmart,
Kmart.
where our place in time, right?
Again.
Kmart.
Early 2000s.
Oh my gosh, he went like every night for like a week
To try to get the shipment? Oh.
Because, like, back in the day, it's not like now where it's just like, oh, just fucking wake up and you don't even have to get the fuck out of bed. Sometimes you could just be like, oh, it's time. You're looking at your phone. Oh, this is releasing. And you just tap the button real fucking fast. And, like getting a ticket to a really cool concert or something.
100%. No, there was a time when like you actually had to get out of bed and go to places to buy shit, or if you wanted to get tickets to a show, like you're saying, like you had to go to a box office where like you actually had to buy the things. Yeah, it was the internet has definitely made it a lot easier to get a hold of shit than what it used to be, and yeah, just I cannot imagine dealing with that of like going nightly to a Kmart to see if the stock drop is in and not really being able to have anybody tell you. It's not, it's like a thing where they go like, hold on, let me look it up real quick. Like,
no.
I mean, did they even have POS units back then?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Like, how did
I
that
don't
work?
know.
I'd imagine it's a lot like going, shoe shopping. They're just like, oh, I'll go check in the back.
Check in the back.
I'll go check in the back, and 20 minutes rolls by, and you don't even fucking notice. If the store's good, if it's a good store. But yeah, it went like every fucking night for like a week. He's just like, I remember he came in so broken. Because every night he didn't come in, I'd be like, oh, man. Fucking little shit. I was so manipulative.
Did he finally snag one?
He finally got one.
Did he get it or did Santa get it?
No. My parents gave up on Santa real early.
Okay, so they were like, look, we earned this money and bought this shit. Not some fat white guy just randomly giving out charity. Like, this is us.
My dad's like, I gotta work thirds every goddamn night. My sleep schedule is ruined. I don't give a shit about Santa.
Not Santa.
We're gonna take this fucking gift. I don't even remember if he wrapped it. You know what I mean? Like, it was around the holidays, but I genuinely don't remember if he wrapped it because I just remember him being so fucking relieved.
If I'm a dude working thirds, I'm not wrapping this shit. I'm just going, there you go.
He's a cube.
Here.
It literally just comes in the fucking box, you know?
Go be happy. Don't bother me.
Right? Play with your weird little cube. And the last night, like the night before he got me it, I threw the biggest fucking, temper tantrum, man. Like, so bad that I am literally recounting it right now. So many years later, like, it was horrible. Just crying, screaming, fucking slamming my fists against the wall, just full on meltdown. Because all I could think about was, I'm not gonna get to play Luigi's Mansion tomorrow. Nintendo Power is gonna be so disappointed in me.
Man.
It like manifested into like a weird like imaginary friend. Essentially, I'm like, I don't want him to be disappointed. I want my GameCube, but he got it.
All right. Well, I'm glad the story has a happy ending. I'm really feeling bad for your dad at the end of this thing.
Yeah. It's okay. He would get drunk and then like insult me later. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as there's a balance in the story. There it is. There it is. Now I'm back on your team. Yeah. Gotta wake up and play Luigi's Mansion tomorrow, old man. Make this shit happen. Let's go.
Don't you have work?
You're clogging up the pipeline here.
Yeah. It's nighttime. It's Luigi's Mansion time.
Yeah, it's time to visit the mansion. You're not on the list. All right. So me, so I think I got it like 05, 06, which means I would have been like mid-20s. So I played it some. Basically, the reason why I got it, and we'll talk about this later, I bought it for Resident Evil 4. That is the main and only reason why I bought this system. Because for some reason, and I don't to this day understand why Capcom's like, nope, nobody else gets this. The little kid system that's like Lavender gets it. And I'm like, what? Oh, what? Okay. How did you guys make this happen and why? Like, this makes no sense. Like, I have a PS2 at the time. I'm just playing nothing but games where people are getting decapitated, blood spraying all over the place. This totally makes sense that I would get Resident Evil 4 for this.
Fuck.
Not the case.
No.
Got to get the cube.
They literally had to like, I'm pretty sure that was like one of the first cases of a company getting bullied into doing something that I can recall, like a gaming company, because I just remember so much outrage. So much outrage. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there, my happy little ass, like, look at the corner where it says only 4.
I feel that one, dude.
Yeah, right?
I feel that.
The little purple corner is essential. It's just fucking essential.
Well, let's talk about the system itself then. So, all right, here's what we got on stats. It's a 6th generation system. The CPU is a 32-bit IBM PowerPC, 24 megabyte memory, removable storage GameCube memory card. So again, we're now in that era where you can save stuff on cards. You can trade them back and forth between systems.
Oh yeah.
Standard def outputs. So we're still rocking the red, white, and yellow.
Red, white, and yellow.
I was going to say that I found out through my whole GameCube debacle that I had recently. Now I have 2 GameCubes. I told you guys the whole story of it. I can recount it briefly now. But I had a GameCube, and I thought that it got messed up in a power short, like the power went out, because one fan was going. I was like, okay, well, whatever. Got a different power cord for it. Still didn't work. But I only had one controller that I was using, right? Because it worked. It was fine. I thought so, at least. Yeah. So I go to my work. I get another GameCube. And at this point, I have so many GameCube cords. It's kind of surreal. Like, and that one was missing the cord. So I was like, okay, this is perfect match. So I take it home. Works perfect with the controller it came with. And then I go to plug in my other controller because the Z button was like kind of sticky on the one that I got with the new GameCube. And then I go to plug the old controller into the new GameCube. It starts doing the same thing. Where like one fan is working.
Huh.
So then I was like, wait a second. So I take the old GameCube, plug the remote that came with the new GameCube into it. It started right up. But this leads into, the remote, the GameCube remote was making the entire console not start. I'm so serious. I've never had this happen my entire life. I literally was just switching controllers and switching GameCubes like in disbelief. Yeah, and this was when I was like sick as shit too. So I'm like sitting there just like with the flu, just out of my mind. I'm like, am I going fucking insane right now?
What is happening right now?
I've never had, and I know like Dreamcast had issues with like plugging and unplugging controllers from what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah, but like GameCube, I don't know.
I mean, it's not like it's like a modern controller where it's like a battery where it's like powered for like the Rumble Pack or something, right?
Yeah.
Right. I don't think.
Like it's just a controller.
Yeah, and
GameCube
that's
mystery.
And that's like one of the things that fascinated me about it. I was like, what is this? But what I was going to say, and that leads into that, is I got the second GameCube, the black GameCube that I have, and it's got like a digital like output for like component. And I guess there's also a way, because I Googled it, that you can somehow like rig it all to do HDMI if you wanted to. But it's like a digital like component, like output. It's, it's got the two different, because it's just got the regular AV and then it's got another port. And I didn't know that they made GameCubes with a second like port like that. So I was like, okay, more GameCube lore, because I wasn't aware of that either. I was like, dude, but I'll have to send a picture after this, because literally like I was really confused when I brought it home, because I was like, I didn't notice this other port, like, and I looked it up, and yeah.
I wonder if it's just like a later gen thing where like in the waning years of it, they were like like the final year or something. They're like, oh, TVs are up to this now. We'll add this in.
I can see that.
Kind of like the in between. Like,
Yeah, because they always had like going back and playing through some of these games recently, I've been surprised like, oh, the widescreen. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You know, so they were kind of. Well, you could talk more specs about the GameCube, but I have a hot take about the visuals regarding the GameCube and that generation. So.
Fair enough. We will definitely be talking some graphics. Let's talk about this real quick. The cost of this damn thing, $199. Holy shit! Why don't I just like make an addition to my house out of GameCubes? They're $200. Like this is
That'd
nothing.
Be fucking sick though.
It would be sick if you had a GameCube room.
Oh my god! Have you
where
seen
it's
the
literally
GameCube tub.
No, yeah, but I'm with you. I like where you're going with this.
It's sick.
Dude, so after like the GameCube was getting phased out, my work elders that work at the half price I work have recounted this to me, because they know I love the GameCube. They couldn't fucking get rid of the things.
Really?
They told me it was at a point they were selling GameCubes like when the Wii came out for $5 a pop, because they could not get rid of them. Dude, then they had to start throwing them away.
Dude.
And this way the market is turned with the retro gaming.
Bro, yeah.
Because scarcity has happened now.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's happened with so many consoles where it's just like, oh, this is Garbo now. Get this the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know? And like, but it blows me away. And then just thinking about, they could have literally probably built an entire wall of GameCubes with how many GameCubes were coming in there. Like, at a point, it really would have been,
Holy
you could have
shit.
Yeah.
Can you imagine like the Bass Pro Shop pyramid, but instead it's just like a half-cocked GameCube coming out of the ground?
Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, you could go to that and get pictures taken with it with all the tourists.
Oh my god. They would love it.
That'd be so cool.
Who wouldn't fucking love that?
I mean Hitler.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I don't know. I'm reaching on this one because I'm trying to think you wouldn't like this. I mean, I feel like you'd be like a really bad person not to like this.
I feel right. Shit.
I mean, Trump. I mean, even Trump would like. He'd be like, "Wow, so big! Look at so many cubes,
It's so great."
Like even he's stoked on
The
it.
cube is cube. There's no other cube with this many edges. I don't have a Trump impression, but I have his logic. That's not a good thing to say. Please don't quote me on that ever. Fuck. Oh, I'm cooked, bro. I just cooked myself.
Well, let's do this real quick. Let's talk release dates on this thing. So it drops in Japan first, September 14th, 2001. We get it not long after. North America gets hit with it November 18th, 2020 or 2001. So right before the Christmas holiday shopping season. Europe doesn't get it till May 3rd, 2002. And Australia coming in last with May 17th, 2002. So
yeah, but Australia is like they don't like video games. I feel like
Is that what's going on down
I
there?
feel like they just have like the strangest restrictions on shit. But maybe that's just because I'm American.
Maybe it's all those crazy big bugs and stuff down there.
Yeah, but it's like
That's keeping them away from the video games.
That's what I think it is.
true. You're gonna have to fight off Kangaroo Jack or
Oh, dude, fuck
the
fighting a
second
kangaroo.
or
Yeah.
first boss in Elden Ring. I don't know which one you're gonna
Yeah.
win against.
Something. Australia's crazy,
A
dude.
lot of poisonous snakes.
That too.
Yeah.
They have great music though. Their musicians are fucking. There's something in the water down
They,
there.
they got that cool concert hall down there.
Oh yeah, of course. Of
Oh,
course.
the opera?
The Opera House. Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing rips. That thing's cool.
Yeah, no,
I
that
would-
is really like architecturally. Too.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
There's nothing else like it.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those buildings you instantly see and you're like, oh, I know what that is.
That's the one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're not making any more than that.
I feel like recent times, my Australian memory is seeing. I think it was like an episode of John Oliver's show where he's talking about voting because I guess they do like mandatory voting there. And they have this like big, loud, like Australian lady just fucking popping the fuck off about voting and how it's not a big deal and people should do it. She's just like, shut the fuck up and vote. I just remember being like, what is happening?
They need to bring that lady in for the elections this year.
Yeah, for real.
I wanted to comment how unfortunate it is that the Japan release date was September 14th, 2001. That's definitely... That probably... I don't know if that influenced the GameCube sales, but I just wanted to point that out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to put that in there. That's a very unfortunate release date.
Do you think the Japanese moved it back 3 days because they were like, ah, man, they're really going through it over there. They can't see us having this much fun right now.
Maybe.
They can't see this square right now.
Yeah, no, this
That's
is
gonna
too
trigger
much.
them.
Too
we
much.
have to ban this
Too
because they were
much.
banning everything.
Oh no, yeah, that was crazy. Like post 9/11, right after. Like if you look up like the songs that were banned, some of them don't
Yes.
even make any fucking
It's
sense.
so crazy. I forget what music video it is, but there's like some music video. I think maybe it was like Incubus or something, where like there's like people like falling out of the sky or something. they
They're
were like, nope.
nope.
Yep.
Can't
Yep.
have that. It's like artistic and beautiful. You're just like, wow, what an allegory. And they're just like, no.
No, anybody falling from anything? No,
No.
thank you. No, thank you. None of that. We won't be doing that.
Child tripping over a playground, banned. Fucking 9/11. I could even walk home that day. Thanks, Bethel, Ohio.
I will say that for somebody who did get the release date right for 9/11 is Slayer releases God Hates Us All on 9/11. So
That is sick.
I mean,
That is fucking
I'm not
sick.
I'm not saying they knew about it. I'm just saying what are the odds?
Fuck.
That's right. This show is now in Slayer conspiracy theories. It's taken a hard left turn from
The softness of the GameCube.
from GameCubes to now. Where do you think Slayer was during the JFK assassination?
Where do you think Kerry King has a secret like Twin Towers tattoo somewhere in all that tribal on his arm, you know? Like you just match it up the right way.
You gotta like flip it around. Dude,
Jeff Henneman's not really dead. He's just on the island.
Yeah. He was taken to whatever hangar airport thing that their conspiracy theorists were trying to say, like, oh, this flight, that's where they went. Man.
All right, let's step
I didn't
back
mean to spark that tangent.
as we take a step back for tragic events in our lifetime. Let's check out the library for this thing. So the GameCube. Not a huge library, 651 games. For most systems, pretty small. Only had a 6-year lifespan, 2001 to 2007. Worldwide sales on GameCube games altogether, again, low, 21.7 in sales, and it is the 12th best-selling game system of all time. So it's in the top 20, but it is number 20. Anybody want to take a stab at best-selling game of all time for the Cube?
Wasn't it Melee?
It was indeed,
Okay.
yes, indeed. And then the original code name for the system was the Dolphin, which I did not know.
Yes. I feel like the only reason I know that, the only reason why I know that is fucking Nintendo Power. Just like, ooh, look at the upcoming next, the Dolphin.
The Dolphin.
And you're just like, Okay.
A dolphin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's Echo the Dolphin? Like, what are we doing here? Like, what?
We've done this before.
Yeah, that's a weird thing to... That would have been so weird if they would have launched the GameCube as the Dolphin. Nintendo Dolphin.
GameCube is just so much more. I mean, it's a cube that plays games.
I mean...
I feel like if it was released as a dolphin, people would have been like, what the fuck do you mean? This doesn't look like a dolphin. This is a cube.
Right.
I could legitimately see people here just being so confused about that.
I would be utterly confused. I'd be like, okay, so I can either get the Xbox, the PlayStation 2, or the Dolphin. Nintendo Dolphin.
Nintendo Dolphin.
My brothers would have went that much harder.
They would
on
have.
me.
It would have. Like,
You want the fucking dolphin?
you want the Dolphin?
Dolphin, bro? Why don't you buy yourself a fucking Lisa Frank folder?
Maybe I will.
Yeah, right? Fuck.
She has very vibrant colors.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a lot of fun.
Helps me throughout my school day.
Keeps me on task.
Yeah. Fuck.
Being good at school is not cool either. Fuck. All right. So this is from our good friend Wikipedia. It's Nintendo's first console to use optical disc instead of ROM cartridges, supplemented by writable memory cards for save game. Unlike its competitors, it's solely focused on gaming and does not play mass media like DVDs or CDs. All right. Time out. What do you think about this decision to go with the mini disc versus the full-size disc that we saw with the 360 and the PlayStation 2?
I think it was kind of silly goofy, but it was supposed to be, I think, an anti-piracy thing.
Yep.
But then people figured it out anyways. So it was kind of like you just made these little baby discs for why. And I feel like the console would have sold better if it also could have played like DVDs and stuff too. But Nintendo, I feel like, has always been weird about that.
Yeah.
So, but...
I agree. I think the little disc thing... Here's my thing. I'm just going to say it now. My overall take about GameCube is Nintendo starting, I guess. Well, I guess I can't say that because N64 controllers are kind of fucking weird. But, like, they're really leaning into, like, this is fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Let's get weird. Let's do it.
Yeah, I really feel like with this system, the Cube really doubles down on that, or Nintendo really doubles down, where, like, you can see a lot of similarity between like what the Xbox and the PlayStation is doing at the time, but they're not doing what Nintendo is doing. And while it doesn't get Nintendo the same kind of mainstream sales, at the same time, it is carving out its own niche thing that no one's ever going to be able to take away. Because I mean, and I think there is sometimes that that thing that happens to this day with like PlayStation versus Xbox is, well, if somebody gets the better exclusives, they're going to sell more. And, you know, because that's what it all comes down to. What can I play on the system? What can I play on this? And Nintendo takes that and doubles down to a whole different level. It's like, look, we got our own little universe of Nintendo shit over here that you can't get anywhere else. It's all here. And we look so much different than the competition. Everything we do is different from the competition. And I feel like the mini disc was also a representation of that. I don't think it was a good idea at the time in terms of, you know, having a thing that could play DVDs, because that, I mean, as we learn, as you know, looking through looking back through time, we now understand that's why the PlayStation 2 was so huge, because everybody used it as like their first like media thing, where it's like, okay, I can play video games, I can play music, and I can play movies. I don't need a DVD player. I don't need a CD player hooked up to my TV. This does it all.
Yeah, it does everything.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And so then when you had the GameCube, it's like, oh shit, it just plays games.
Yeah.
And then that was a deal breaker for some people, why they didn't get the system. But now in retrospect, like I can't think of this cute little system without those little games. Like it's just, it's so
fair.
iconic now.
It is very fitting for just such a cute little guy.
Yeah.
A little cube.
I mean, I shared the fucking thing on my Instagram story today where the guy he had a rug of Sonic Adventure 2 paddle.
As you should. As you should.
I fucking lost my shit. Because I'm like, damn, you know what? That little disc would make a good rug. You're so fucking right. That's a great idea.
All right, before we get into talking games here, let's talk controllers. So, Jackie, I know you're a huge fan of the layout and design of the GameCube controller, which a lot of people talk a little bit of shit on it. Why are you so pro-Cube controller?
Maybe it's just my little baby hands. I don't know. But, like, I feel like it just fits so good in my hand, and it's just like, most of the, like I don't have a hard time on that controller. Like it fits comfortably, and I feel like the layout, at least compared to the N64 especially, is like leagues better. Like it's not as awkwardly laid out. But I'm also super familiar with the layout of it too, because I played it a bunch, you know.
Right,
but
right.
I feel like it does fit well in the hand, and I feel like it's easy to do. And then the wave birds,
Fucking wave birds.
that was the first time I think I was ever introduced to a wireless controller, and that shit blew my mind. Blew my fucking mind.
I still have ours. I still have
Really?
the one. That thing is chewed the fuck up though. I'll admit. Though when you think of a GameCube like analog stick, right? You have a very vivid memory of like a plump white. You know, there's a lot going on there. Not on this fucking thing.
No, it's whittled down.
It's so whittled down. But that thing is smooth, man. Holy shit. The functionality on it is incredible.
Those wave birds, and I mean they retain value. Like you see those for sale anywhere at this point. I've seen them in box some places still, and I mean hundreds of dollars.
Really?
Like even out of box, they're like I've seen them sometimes go in like the $70 a little bit more range, but I've seen them go for even more than that sometimes.
Great.
But,
wow.
like,
It's like buying a camera. They don't depreciate.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's like with any GameCube, like, peripherals for real. Like, I feel like they've made, like, well, there was, like, the point where they were just, nobody wanted anything to do with it.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, well, right back up.
Yeah.
Like,
Which is just crazy because I couldn't even imagine. Like, there are definitely some peripherals to the GameCube that I feel like are weird.
Yeah.
Like, the Game Boy Advance, like, there were a couple games that, like, you could hook up your Game Boy Advance. Like, if you have, like, a
the link cable? Yeah, link
Yeah.
cable.
And there's a couple sweet games that work really well with that. Some others that don't. And then they had like the Game Boy player thing that you could attach.
oh, to the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah, and you could play Game Boy games on there.
And Game Boy Advance games.
Yeah.
Which is
Nice.
sick.
The
Fucking sick.
the
That's so good.
e-reader. I talked about it in the
Yes.
Pokemon episode because they had those Pokemon
Oh, yeah.
cards you could swipe on the e-reader, and some of them would just be like Pokédex entries, but some had like little mini games on them.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
And I think they had a thing where in Animal Crossing you could scan in villagers and other stuff from like these random, kind of how they do the like amiibo cards now.
Yes.
But it was similar to that where you could scan in certain like things and get certain items and stuff in the game too with that, the e-readers.
Which makes sense because I think Nintendo started out as like a card game company.
Yes.
Yeah, so it would make sense that they would take the old school stuff that they began with and try to incorporate into new stuff. And it also just makes sense too in terms of like having what they have with Pokemon, where it's like, hey, this thing sells on 3 different fronts. We can sell the cards, we can sell the cartoon, and we can sell the games.
Period. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. That worked well in their favor. But I mean, well, kind of, because the e-reader, I don't think it did super well here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think. And again, that just kind of lends to some of the scarcity. Like I've seen a Game Boy player on a GameCube like maybe twice in my life. Versus, speaking of controllers and weird fucking things, there is a Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller.
Yep. Indeed, there is.
For GameCube?
Yep.
You're lying.
Nope, it exists. I've seen this. It's yellow. It's got a chainsaw hanging out the end of it.
Pull it up for
That's
you
so
right
cool,
now.
though.
I
Yeah.
have to.
Then
I
it
have
has to be expensive, right?
Oh,
Is it-
yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things again where it was just such a weird, rare thing that came out, and they exist. Yeah, check it out.
Let me see.
Before I show you this, I want to. Can you guess how much this first listing on eBay is that I just pulled up? This is used, by the way.
Okay, used.
Used.
I'm going 500.
Yeah. Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
350?
No. Nah. I guess I oversold it. It's going for $230.
I mean, that's still ridiculous.
That's still ridiculous,
Like,
but
yeah,
if you want to flex,
Listen, I think I saw someone at a fucking Melee tournament with this bitch.
mm-hmm.
And everyone was like, this is the coolest motherfucker here.
Wow. No, that is really cool. That's really, like, egregious, so that's a lot. That's doing the most.
Dude, it's carpal tunnel. You just looking at it makes my wrist hurt.
Yeah, 100%. That's definitely a showpiece. It's not something you really are trying to use for your daily driver you're playing with.
You want to play Mario Party with my chainsaw controller? Or every time it vibrates, I'm pretty sure it's like every time it vibrates, it goes. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Stop.
I don't think it does. But
Okay, I was about to say, what? Excuse me?
Mom, Kevin keeps using the chainsaw controller and won't let me use it.
She's just so fucking tired of hearing it in the background, like.
Next day, the chainsaw remote's gone.
Oh,
It ran away.
We lost it.
One of the things I appreciate about the Cube is the just right out of the box, it's got 4 control ports.
Yes.
Like, and that was a rarity at the time too. There was a lot of times you'd see games in game systems that always been like player 1 and player 2, and maybe there would be like a peripheral they come out with that would split it, and there'd be a few games that would have it. But again, GameCube is like, no, this is a party box. Like, we want to make games where you play with your friends and you get together, and of course the handle. I didn't know the handle at the time. I didn't realize that the handle was there for me to carry it. So I was just always palming this thing and walking around. I look like Pinhead. I was holding the box and just walking around with it.
That cracks me up because I was hip to it off rip. I mean, moving it, to different rooms in my house, or even like I said, going to neighbors' houses and stuff. Like, we got it by the handle. Just imagine just an even shorter Jackie, just skipping on along. Got my little lunchbox game system,
Yeah, I'm with Tank as well, where like I grew up with this thing. And I remember my buddy, he was also late to the GameCube game, but obviously like we were best friends, so he would always come over and we would play. And when he got his GameCube, and I saw him pick it up for the first time, and I'm like, "Whoa, what are you doing?
What's that?
What the fuck is that?
Is that
bro?
what's that for?
What are you doing?" And he's just like, "What?" I'm like, what do you mean? Like, yeah. So I'm with you. I would always just like pick it up around. It's a cube. It's like, oh, my little box, my little.
It makes sense that like they gave it to some designers and engineers, and they're like, make this thing portable, and somebody's like, cool, we'll put a handle on it. Like every other thing you carry, it has a handle.
Period.
Yeah, and but again, this is just something that normally with video game systems you don't think about because they're they kind of live in a spot. Like,
yes.
Once they're plugged in, you don't move them. Again, the GameCube's breaking these rules of being like, no, we want you to take this places. We want this to be a portable thing that you can use anywhere. And it's a
sure.
really easy plug and play system.
Party cube.
Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
Because I can tell you, I wasn't taking that OG Xbox out the house.
No.
No, that stayed on the TV it was hooked up to. It did not get moved until later on it got moved into my room. But like, dude,
I remember when the Xbox showed up in my house, and like I said, a lot of the times it would be because my brothers were selling drugs. And the first time I saw the Xbox in the house, it wasn't on the ground. It was in the entertainment stand in their room, and I was just like, oh shit.
yeah, that's a big motherfucker.
It's beefy.
They're gonna keep this one for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can't. I mean, just trying to move that thing, you can't do that. It's like picking up an Atlas stone.
Dude, absolutely.
Yeah.
I still have mine, and I'm like, where do I even put this sometimes? Because it's so like, it's not like weird shape, but it's like weird enough that I'm like, where do I want to put this?
Yeah.
Like,
It's not ergonomically designed. It is a box. Like it's not a cube, it's a box. And that's the difference between a cube and a box.
It's designed to look cool.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I've never thought about that before. Xbox versus GameCube.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. One's designed very, very well, and the other one is just a chunk that lives wherever you put it. Like, it's not going anywhere. That thing takes up real estate.
I don't think the weird ridges at the top help either. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Because
What
like,
is that?
and
What
also
the
it's
fuck?
so awful to clean. Because I was
Yes.
trying to clean my Xbox recently, and it's got like those weird, because there's like the little like X and it's
Yeah.
like green and whatever, and then there's just those weird spots, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is just awful. Like, I like trying to clean it. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to get like multiple Q-tips and just sit here and like get in between all of these little ridges. Like, it looks cool, you know, sunglasses on, like cool guy, you
Yeah.
know, but like,
That visualizer for the music.
oh my god,
Holy, isn't
yeah, went hard,
Fucking
went
iconic.
hard.
the PlayStation 1 did too, but
The Xbox One hit different.
I
Yeah.
just remember just being little me and like I think the only CD I like listened to at this point was Limp Bizkit, Significant Other, because again, my brothers
Yes.
sold a lot of things for drugs, so things would come in and out of our house a lot. So I remember popping that in there and just being like,
Mind blown.
my brothers could walk in at any moment and be like, "Get the fuck out of our room," but I didn't care.
You were listening to Fred Durst lay down dope tracks, and you were like, you know
Bro.
what? Life is complete.
As God intended.
Man, you really were living like the late 90s, early 2000s dream life here. You got an Xbox with Significant Other on it.
That literally is an aesthetic in of itself, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
It's
that's
so
a niche.
True.
Yeah.
So fucking true.
That's very comforting. All right, let's get into some games here. So the way I divide up the list is, like Luke we talked about earlier, a lot of the stuff on the system it's Nintendo. So I tried to backload the back end with Nintendo and kind of keep the third-party stuff on the front end. But let's talk about some of these. So first up, Mega Man X Collection. What all was on this thing?
I think if I remember right, it's like the first like, oh god, I don't even fucking remember how many are on it. It might be up to like 8 or 9 or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's a fucking fuck ton of them.
I mean, there was a ton that came out for the original Nintendo.
Yeah.
and then and then the Super Nintendo on top of that. So like, there's just a never-ending stream of Mega Man games.
Yeah. Mega Man X, I think, started coming around Super Nintendo. And I remember when I was a kid, Mega Man X4 we had on the PlayStation. Holy shit, man. I was obsessed with that fucking game. It was like, oh, I'm watching like an anime cutscene and then there's robots? Yo! Like, yeah, let's get into this. But then it was like, it would just get like gritty out of nowhere, man. Like, I remember the story just being like pretty dark. I don't know. As a kid, it was just very captivating. But yeah, the X collection was really cool. Because even back in the day, like, yeah, it's a pain in the ass having all those games. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. I love collecting them. But yeah, if you just want a fucking, you know, quality of life upgrade, just pop that shit in. Just, oh, I want to play X2. Cool. Here we go. Oh,
Agreed.
X4. Here we go. You know? It's pretty dope.
I'm a big fan of this collection type series of games where you can just get a bunch of stuff on one disc, so you don't got to take it out of the tray. Or, you know, and they've done like the old arcade games. I was like, here's 20 arcade hits. It's like awesome,
Yes.
perfect. I can just sit and just like act like I'm in an old school arcade, but I'm actually at my house and I know how to like get up and change anything.
Yeah.
Those were super nice at the time. Sonic had a few of those, and there was a couple on GameCube, but they specifically had that Gems Collection one.
Yeah.
And it had some of the ones that weren't on, like because it was Gems and Mega Collection.
Yes.
But there was a bunch of like really obscure ones, I feel like, on Gems Collection. It was pretty weird.
There
'cause
was.
that Sonic racing game, Sonic R. It's so fucking bad. That's another example of them like making a like, and I mean Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2 are like, I feel like they're debatably pretty good entries in the series. They have their issues, but they go hard. But that game, that Sonic R, it's like Sonic's in a, and I mean there's a couple Sonic games where he's racing in a car. He's not in a car in that one. I lied. Sonic R, he's on foot.
Okay.
Amy's
But
in a car.
Amy's in a car for some reason. That's what I'm thinking of. An Eggman's weird thing that he's in. But the soundtrack, fucking bangers.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
It is insane. Like, I don't even know how to describe the music because it's like that weird in between of like 80s, 90s music almost, like, but like kind of funky, kind of just like insane female vocals. Like, she is
Oh
belting
my
that from her
God.
chest. I'm like, where did they find you?
Where is she?
That's what I'm
Where
saying.
is she now?
Where is she? 'Cause she
That's
does.
my
She
question.
does all the tracks on it.
Oh my.
And it's beautiful. It's crazy.
It's so-
yeah.
I hope this woman is in concert at some point.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
If they tour it,
I'd fucking pay money to see her.
Absolutely.
Oh my
the way
God.
she's singing on a Sonic soundtrack, she means business. Like,
So I feel like if you are, you know, hip to meme culture, you've probably heard a Sonic R track. There's the one. My favorite one is the Supersonic Racing.
let's.
yes.
I'm out of the loop.
She'll be like, main hook is she'll be like, "Come on, let's race, everybody, supersonic racing." She just goes hard, man. She just goes in,
But
dude.
from the soul, like she really cares about where Sonic's racing to, man.
And it's so funny because, like, when you play the game, like,
it controls like dog shit. It's like
Really?
the worst. Yes,
It's
it's
just
so
terrible.
bad. The turns, like, so bad. I don't even know what that was originally for. I know I had a PC port at some
yes,
point.
I had that.
Oh my god, was it bad on there too?
It was so fucking bad.
Fucking dog shit.
It was originally for Sega Saturn, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
This makes sense why some stuff's not working.
No.
But it also makes sense why it has a banger soundtrack, because that was the whole thing. Was like, we're doing the CD thing. Like, everything's gonna sound crisp and hot.
It's like Sega Rally 94,
Okay.
I believe. One of them where one of my favorite gaming memories of all time. I was playing a Sega Saturn, playing that game unexpectedly. You lose. Best game over theme. One of the best game over themes. I think my favorite game over theme is actually Altered Beast game over theme. But it's just the guy. There's like a drum fill going on behind him. It's so fucking 90s. And he's just like, game over, yeah. And he'll just sit there and just hold that note. And you're just like, all right, dude, I fucking lost. I get it. Thank you. Thank you. Sega Rally 94.
How about, did either of you play Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2? I've had time with Super Monkey Ball. Okay, so this let me say this. This where I might be able to have more fun, because I was an adult and I was like able to get fucked up while playing Super Monkey Ball.
Oh, bro.
What a fun time! Wow.
Real.
Played hard mode Super Monkey Ball.
Yeah,
It's already hard enough.
Right? Shit.
it's a party. But yeah, what an interesting game. Like, so listener, if you've never played Super Monkey Ball, I mean, again, the way the GameCube does not bury the lead, where it's a cube you put games into, Super Monkey Ball is a monkey and a ball, and then you have to
I've never thought about that irony before.
yeah, but I mean,
It works. If
Totally
it works, it works.
yeah. But then, do you control the ball or do you control the stage?
The stage.
Yeah, so you control the stage, listener. So, like, on your controller, you're making everything move, and this creates, like, slides and hills that then the monkey ball can go down and around. You have to, like, try to hit through goals and stuff. It can go from relaxing to incredibly frustrating in a matter of, like, 30 seconds.
And you're freaking out over fucking bananas.
And we're not getting bananas.
It's like Donkey Kong Country, but you have less control somehow.
It raises the blood pressure, that's for sure. That was another thing I was doing while I was sick of all things. I was playing Super Monkey Ball 2, and like, man, and it is the further you go, it gets worse. And I'm like, sitting there just sick, like, please, I would have a good time again. It was so fun when I started.
But again, banger fucking soundtrack.
Oh,
Great
yes.
soundtrack.
Absolutely.
Phenomenal soundtrack.
You're gonna sit there and fucking like, I'm dying.
Even the
again.
title screen.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, we're off to a
Yeah.
great start. When I open a game and the title screen is like bangers, like, absolutely.
It does put a smile on your face. You don't know what you're about to get into in terms of how complex and hard this game is going to get. But
True.
But on the jump, it's like you're just entering into a Saturday morning cartoon where it's just so happy to see you and you're here and you're like, this is great. Like, I don't know what student debt is. Life is good. You know,
Absolutely.
like everything's fine. So yeah, it really is comforting, but you're exactly right. Then you start getting to those higher levels, and all of a sudden, like, you're trying to pilot a monkey and a ball over a tightrope, and if not, he will fall to his death.
Dude, yeah. And I think, honestly, that game is really cool because it's a testament to just experimenting with like a really simple game loop design.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, okay, yeah, you control the level, but then all of a sudden it's just like, okay, now it's thinner. Now you have to like really think about how you're manipulating the level. Tight ropes. It goes really hard in that department. I think that's really fucking rad.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it is a game where it gets outside of what you're used to playing in games, and it does give you something original. In which you can argue it's like, well, Marble Madness. It's like, sure, but really, how many of these games exist where this is what you do? Where you're playing like a weird puzzle thing. There's not a lot that actually fall into this category.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it is good on the problem-solving puzzle aspect because you really do just have to think sometimes with it.
Which is funny because, like, you're on a timer. Right? So you're just sitting there like, I forgot to spin a fuck.
Right. It's kind of like Portal in that way.
True.
Where, again, another puzzle game where you're on a timer and the game's like, well, figure it out, stupid. Like, what do you think you do? And you got to, like, experiment and play around and try to do it because it's not just like the games you're used to where it's like, oh, I'd shoot this guy in the face, I'll shoot that guy in the face. Like, no, that's not the game. Like, it's a total puzzle.
I like how, it doesn't, like, it literally doesn't hold your hand in any way.
No.
In any way.
It just
like,
tosses you in.
Yeah, literally.
It's like, well, here's how the controls work.
And there you go.
Yep.
Feed you to the wolves.
Yeah.
Definitely do.
But I mean, you really do feel really fucking smart when you fucking finish one of the challenges.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
just like,
Yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah, my fucking monkey brain. What do you got? Yeah.
Well, okay, let's change directions a little bit here. Let's talk about Eternal Darkness, Sandy's Requiem.
Holy shit.
So this is a big jump. We did a total 180. So this is a game I never played, but I watched my college roommate Spodey play. And then you were saying you ended up watching somebody play this.
Yeah. I've seen like playthroughs of it online, but also I had a friend that was playing it and kind of showing a little bit of it. It looks really frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and scary. Well, obviously, it's supposed to be, but like, yeah, it looks very frustrating.
Yeah, crazy game. Did you play it some?
I played it a little bit, and I'd heard a lot about it because I feel like, ironically enough, as we kind of already alluded to it, GameCube has like a really strong presence with like survival horror within that genre. And that game was definitely like, I don't know, just seeing the first like 5, just immediately once you start the game, you're just kind of like, oh shit, like they're really going for this? Really? Okay. But there were a couple games that really went for that after, like, honestly, I feel like after Silent Hill, like Resident Evil obviously was iconic, but I feel like once Silent Hill came out and there were like other people who were like, oh, we can do that too.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is interesting. The fact that like it really pushes storytelling. Like you end up playing the story that takes place in over like 2 millennia. It exists in like 4 different spots around the globe, and then there's like 12 characters in the game you play as.
Wild.
And that's like such a cool idea of like you're time traveling. You're entering into different people's bodies and doing things to make this story come together. And it's just something rare that you see in video games, let alone at that time, let alone for something like the GameCube.
Yeah.
Which again it's the fun party system, but here's this weird game where it's a horror survival game where you're taking control of 12 different characters.
I feel like didn't it also it was an earlier launch, like
yeah.
I don't know if it was a launch title, but like it was definitely earlier in that GameCube library, you know?
Yeah, and I wonder if they launched it early to try to get some people in that would normally pass up on the system, where it's like, hey, I know you're not really into the whole cartoony Nintendo thing, but check this out.
Yeah.
And get people to come
audience.
in. Yeah, and try to grow it that way.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we'll get into it a little bit later, but there was definitely a push for that.
Yeah.
For GameCube.
100%. What about Tales of Symphonia? What is this game?
Okay, so do you have experience with this game?
No, I know of it, but I would love to hear.
Is this like a JRPG? What are we getting into?
Very much so. Very much so, JRPG. Tales is like a weird, like, loose kind of series. Very JRPG, very anime. For GameCube, there wasn't a lot of like JRPGs in general versus like PlayStation 2. It's like, I remember going into Hollywood Video and I'm just like, there are like 36 different anime chicks with their boobs out, and it's just like turn-based, like, oh, it's your turn now. And I'm just like, I'm very confused. I'm like a gay little kid versus my friends are like, whoa, dude, look at her. Her chest opens up when she does a special. It's really cool. Like, what the fuck, bro? I don't care about that. Like, this is a cool story. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of that on fucking GameCube. And all of a sudden this game comes out and whoo, man, it's wild. You know, very anime art style, a very beautiful cel-shaded style. But the big appeal is that it's multiplayer. It is 4-player because it is not like turn-based combat. It is more like action RPG.
Oh, so it's like Castle Crashers or something?
Not so much Castle Crashers, but more like, fuck, how do I even describe this? Because any game that I can think of that's like this is like Tales. I don't know. It's like basically like the field was like 3D and you just had control of one character and every character had like different abilities. So, you know, there was the main character, Lloyd. He had like double swords. So he was more like melee focused versus Genus. He was like a little kid elf thing. And he would do magic and yeah, I don't know. It was just fucking wild. It was, think about it now and it's just crazy. Like, you know, JRPG length, at least 100 hours. Easy. And I just have very fond memories of this game because I played it with my cousins a lot and like holidays and stuff. Anytime we'd get together, when it wasn't Mario Party time, it was, I just remember like all of us just looking at each other sometimes like, you want to play some Tales? You want to see where the story is going? Because, like, it goes from, like, really, like, oh, this is, like, really cute and innocent. To all of a sudden, it's just, like, slavery and, like,
now we're fighting God, as JRPGs do.
Yes, that, like, literally happens. It's just, like, angels and, like, this girl, your childhood friend is, like, becoming an angel. She's becoming less human. And you're just like, what's going on? And then it's, like, a cute cutscene when you walk out of a town, like, I farted. Isn't that funny? Just weird fucking anime wacky shit, but like the gameplay was really cool. It was really cool just like getting to strategize with the other people that you're playing with in terms of just like if there's a hard ass boss, it's just kind of like you got to think about how you're going to make it through. You really do. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of folks that I've talked to in regards to GameCube, yeah, it's just a really fond like RPG experience. Recently, I think they re-released a port on the Switch.
That makes sense.
So you can check it out there. The PC port is ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you have to literally mod it to make it work right. Not worth it. So get it on the Switch.
I do like the idea that like a JRPG where it's not turn-based and that you are having a bit more action focus. That's pretty cool. It's definitely a cool thing to work with.
Yeah.
All right. You two both popped for this earlier. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
You know what it is.
What is this? I've never played this.
So, it actually was originally on the Dreamcast. That and the game before it, Sonic Adventure, they were originally Dreamcast games, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like the ports get so much more recognition than the OG like releases. But Sonic Adventure 2, I'm sure we'll touch on it. The soundtrack, bangers.
God.
There was the Chow Garden, and the stages in general were also just really fun. And that was also the introduction of Shadow the Hedgehog, who is a huge fan favorite because he's, you know, he's cool guy, edgelord. Yeah, he's evil Sonic, you know, basically, like, you know, essentially. But it is like a banger of a game, and some people try to like fight about because the controls sometimes I've also been playing this game since I was literally like a child, so like the controls just like I basically have City Escape, the first stage, like just muscle memory. Like just from running it so many times, grinding for Chow Garden stuff.
You hit the ramps and you know exactly when to hit the ramps.
Yes. Exactly. And then when sometimes I get so frustrated if I don't hit it right when I want to, we're restarting the whole stage. Yeah, I'm like, nope, this is a bad run. We're gonna
my rank is gonna be shit.
Yes.
I don't want to live for this.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do this shit again.
Is this like 3D world or is this 2D?
So it is 3D, but the difference between this one and like Sonic Adventure 1, because Sonic Adventure is like really focused. It's 3D Sonic, right? Because it's coming, I'm pretty sure like after Mario 64. Mario 64 is iconic, right? So now it's fucking Sonic's turn, right? And Sonic Adventure, they really like emphasize on the adventure part. There's like a big hub world, and that's how you get to the other levels and stuff. Versus this one is a lot more linear.
Okay.
And honestly, me personally, maybe this is a Sonic hot take. Don't come after me, but I think it works out a little better, other than like the robot stages.
Yeah, we tolerate them. They're there, but the mech stages, because Tails, like, why would you put Tails in a mech? Like, the most fun part of playing as Tails in Adventure was that he has the two tails and he fucking flies.
Right.
So why is Tails in a fucking mech? Like, Eggman makes sense because he's robot guy, and I guess Tails does too because he tinkers with stuff. But, like, you just took away one of my favorite parts of playing as Tails in Adventure. Now he's in a mech.
Yep.
Like, and they just suck. Like, the controls, they're so clunky.
So
and, like
bad.
I said, like, I've adjusted because I've played it for so long. But, like, they're so clunky. Even the, like, weird hover upgrade you get.
Yeah.
Like, that has the capacity to, like, fuck up if you don't, like, time it all right. Like, they're just the worst to control.
Yeah, that does suck when you get a vehicle stage in a game where you didn't want it. This is like my hatred of the third Arkham game, where it's like you spend like over a quarter of that game driving around the fucking Batmobile doing shit.
Thank you.
And it's not fun.
Thank you.
It's-
Holy shit.
It sucks. It's not what I want to do. I want to be like Tails. I want to float through Gotham.
Or
Exactly.
just be fucking Batman.
Yeah.
Where it's like, literally, I checked out of that game where it was like, oh, I have to sneak into this like prison to find this prisoner to interrogate him or some shit like that right in the beginning. And he's like, Batmobile? And I'm like, what? No, you're Batman.
Yeah.
You're the one guy who's going to sneak in and be, no, we're just going to blow the fucking gate out. We're going to slam through the fucking wall and just like pretty much just like run over the prisoner anyway. So
Batmobile time. Every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, fucking, oh my god. I still have my original memory card for GameCube. And I have my original save file
With the chow.
with the chow. Because I 100% completed this game because the big reward.
Oh, I wish we could do a drum roll. That's the drum roll.
If you're a Sonic fan, the big fucking payoff for 100%ing this game, you have to run through every level like 5 times, different fucking modes every time. It is a fucking task. And then you have to do all the chow stuff too.
Yes, and that's also a whole thing. I feel like we should
should talk
we
about
should talk about the chow because it's kind of impressive that they put that much effort into the chow.
Yes.
But yes, go ahead.
And people unfamiliar are probably like, what the fuck are they even saying? Is that a real word? Are
yeah.
they like,
What is this?
no, just like, like, that's not a real word, chow. But your big payoff is a 3D re-rendering of Green Hill Zone from the first one.
What?
Yeah, but it was the first 3D rendering of it.
That's pretty
so,
cool.
I mean, people, once they figured out that was in the game, like, just bonkers, dude. Like,
That's pretty awesome.
yeah.
Could you play it or
Yeah.
could you, oh shit.
Yeah, it was like a stage that you could play after you like completed everything, did all the stuff, got all the emblems. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's
Insane.
pretty cool. That's way more fun than New Game Plus. That's like something that also hits the whole like nostalgia part of this.
Yes, definitely. But the chows.
Chow. So like think little Pokemon Tamagotchi guys,
Okay.
right? But you're essentially raising them. There's Chow Karate and there's Chow Racing. So you're essentially raising them to participate in these mini games. Or there's also such a complex like breeding system because you get the things from the levels.
the animals,
animals.
and like the robot, the robot parts.
And it influences their stats and like how they appear.
Tank is looking so wild right now.
This is-
He's so fucking lost.
Dude, I wish I could. Maybe I should pull up a picture of a Chow so you can see what these look like too, because this is so hilarious.
I mean, I think the last time I played Sonic was definitely for the Genesis. Like, I just had no clue that like Sonic got this complex. Like, next thing you're gonna be like, well, then there's the courtroom drama, of course. Like, what?
This is what these things look like.
I
There's
mean,
also hero ones, which are good guys, and then Dark Chow. And literally, so they have different gardens. The Dark Chow garden is literally just hell.
It is hell.
It's literally hell.
It is fucking.
That's
like,
where they
but
live.
It's cute.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's
cute
cute hell.
hell.
Okay,
Yes.
well, that's fun.
But like the system is so complex because you can mix and match stats and get different Chow, and you can like breed them, get different colors, like insane. And then there's a whole system because you know about the Chaos Chow, right?
Yes.
And it is such a tedious process because they die and then they're reborn.
They reincarnate.
Yeah. They reincarnate if you're nice to them and don't like throw them or like step on them or whatever. Because you can't lie to me and tell me you wasn't throwing some of those Chow against the fucking wall.
If my child would lose in the race, your ass is getting flung across the garden
Because you
into
could
the
just
fucking pond.
You could just yeet them.
I grinded for 20 fucking hours and you just lost the race?
You guys are right here, Mike, Vic, and Chows? Like, that's fucking scary. What is happening in this game?
Chow abuse. Is
Yeah,
what's
Chow
happening.
abuse is happening.
Chow
It
abuse.
is
And
Chow
then
abuse.
you could continue the Chow abuse if you had a Game Boy Advance, because then you can hook it up
Yup.
with your little link cable.
Okay, all right, we gotta stop. This is we reached mass capacity on Sonic Adventure
Sonic
2.
Adventure 2 battle. Play it.
Truly. Soundtrack fire.
Yes.
Everything about it fire. I love that game. It's very sentimental to me.
It is for me too.
All right, last game that we're talking about before we jump into Nintendo stuff, Resident Evil 4. Again, why is this on the system? But it is, and here we are, and holy shit, is it awesome.
Oh my god. I mean, you said it earlier, right? Like you bought a GameCube for this game.
It's so good. It is Resident Evil. Like, they nail the tone. It's dark. It's scary. Also, especially when you first start playing the game, you don't really understand what's happening. And so, listener, kind of what happens is you get dropped off in this weird, it's like Spain, I think.
It never says.
It's
It's a mysterious location in Europe where everyone can speak Spanish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for Leon.
Yeah, it's weird. It just and then you get dropped off, and then you end up like going into a cabin, and people start attacking you, and you're trying to put together, like, you can't tell if people are zombies or not or what's going on. But then once you hit the town, and you're playing a game where just the whole town wants to fuck you up, and that is awesome. Like, you have such a great time just trying to escape and trying to kill as many people as possible, and all the different ways you can interact with these characters. Like, that's what sold it for me, was just that stage alone. I was like, all right, I'm in.
And it's like the first, like, basically like the first half hour of the game.
Yeah.
I remember my demented little ass would like litmus test people, just like, oh, I wonder if they're like cool with like horror or not. Like, play through the first like half hour of this game. And I remember like my cousins, like, they fucking freaked out. They were just like, oh my god, I've never been this stressed out before in my life. Like, why are you doing this to me? And I'm like, you didn't even get the chainsaw guy to pop out. She's like, what do you mean? What a fucking feat in gaming. On the record right now, Resident Evil 4 is my favorite video game of all time.
Whoa.
I think it is, when people ask, like, why are you into gaming? What's a good, like, I think that's a perfect example, because I love video games where, like, the setting, the aesthetic, like, all of it comes together, but, like, as you're progressing through the story, it, like, is a video game. You know what I mean? Like, it's arcadey in a way. Like, all of a sudden you're playing, like, shooting mini games where you're winning prizes. And then you get like the mercenaries mode where you unlock that. And that was great. But I remember buying this game. Well, I didn't buy it because I'm young. But I remember I got this game in particular because I was reading Game Informer at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never seen Game Informer give any game a 10 out of 10. And I remember fucking flipping the page and just seeing it and just being like, whoa, this is crazy. Because, like, around the time, no one was thinking about Resident Evil anymore.
No.
Unfortunately, the third one came out and it was cool.
Yeah.
But people were just kind of, I guess, over the formula at that time.
Yeah, and it was one of those things too with it became a thing where it was like, okay, the first game you're in the mansion, the second game you're in the city, the third game you're in the city again.
At the same time.
Yeah, and then it's just like, all right, like I've done this,
Right.
you know? And so it kind of got stale. And then they really decided to play with the formula for 4, and holy shit, did they stumble upon gold.
I mean, literally, if you've ever played any, like, modern third-person shooting game,
Yeah.
thank Resident Evil 4. I mean, Cliffy B, the guy that made Gears of War,
Yep.
literally quotes it all the time. If it wasn't for Resident Evil 4, you wouldn't have Gears. It's significant. I know people get so butthurt about, like, oh, well, it's tanky, the controls are weird. But it's like, it makes sense for the game that it is, in my opinion. It's campy as shit.
Yeah.
I love some camp.
It's very campy. The story is not great.
You go from you're in this mysterious town for no reason because you're gonna save the president's daughter.
That right there, stop.
That's already
Like,
yeah.
pause.
We're already
like,
there.
You're saving a president's daughter. I mean, that's hacky as shit.
You're Leon S. Kennedy. You're a secret agent. You're saving the president's daughter, and by the end of the game, you have saved the world.
It's true.
Like, what? In one night, this one man kills, what, like hundreds? Maybe thousands
Easily
of people?
hundreds. I mean, just people. Not to mention monsters, monstrosities, abominations of God. Like, you murder so many things in this game.
One night. It's what, like, literally the sun is coming up at the end as the president's daughter's hitting on you and you turn her down. And you're riding away on a jet ski.
Stop. You sold me. Because I'm not super familiar, but like I said, I picked up a PS4 copy because
yes.
one of my friends was like, if you're going to check out any Resident Evil, like, it should be this one. Like, at least, you know, maybe getting into the series and stuff. I'm sold.
Yes.
The jet ski?
I fuck with any rap song with gunshots in it, and I fuck with any game with jet skis in it.
Yeah, there we fucking go. There we fucking go.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is a wild ride. And I mean, high school Kelvin was playing this game. And I mean, that was my entire junior year. Like, I still to this day will, every now and then, I'll just boot it up and I'll run through it and I'll see how fast I can run through it. And I'll get the infinite rocket launcher. And my record time, I think, is beating the game in like 2 hours total. I fucking love that game. I know that game better than, like, I know a lot of things. It's embarrassing.
No, that's not embarrassing.
Like, there are things that I've shown people in that game that were like, I didn't even fucking know you could do that. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking love this game.
You can, and it rocks.
Yes.
You can, yeah, you can belly to back suplex a person.
Yes.
Sure.
My favorite thing is there's a cutscene where there's a bunch of, like, cultist people, like, fucking worshiping some weird meat thing with I don't fucking even know, but like you walk into the room and there's this weird like upside down hanging statue over them. And if you have a rocket launcher, there's like a cutscene that plays when you like walk up and you approach them. But if you have a rocket launcher, you can launch the rocket before the cutscene. So the rocket will come in as the cutscene starts and just blows them all up. And you get all the fucking treasure, and it's glorious. I love fucking Resident Evil 4, man. If you've never played it, definitely play it. Also, somehow escapes the Skyrim dilemma, where there's so many fucking ports of it.
Yeah. Well, and then they just like didn't they just like redo it? Like,
yes.
It just recently came back out and updated
Oh.
for modern systems. But yeah, it did end up being that thing where for a while where it was so exclusive forever to GameCube, once it broke out, it just kind of ended up everywhere.
Yeah. Like we were talking about earlier, it got ported to the PS2. Obviously had to play it because there was instantly like content that wasn't part of the GameCube version. So
As it goes, I
had to
feel
play
like.
it. Had to play it because they have the fucking, it's like a laser gun beam thing that like instantly kills everything and it's sick. I don't know. Resident Evil 4, one of the greatest fucking things to ever happen, in my opinion.
How is it graphically on PS2 versus GameCube? Just like out of curiosity.
Honestly, I think it runs a little better on GameCube.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I think the sound is really weird on the PlayStation version.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like the mixing is just, I don't even fucking know how to describe it. It's just like super trebly versus the original game, and there's lots of loading.
Oh, in the PS2 version?
Really?
Yeah, and you know what GameCube doesn't do too often?
Load screens, now that I think about it. Yeah, there's really not that many load
Interesting.
screens.
And that was big at the time, and it still is. Like, especially in a game like Resident Evil, where like you can end up getting load screens from like walking out of buildings. Like
Bro.
that time adds up.
You know,
Like,
it really does.
yeah.
It has the potential to send me. You know, like I'm playing a game and a load screen's too long. I'm like, dude, you got about 2 more load screens in doing this, and I'm gonna put this game down. Like,
So maybe don't play the Resident Evil 1 remake on GameCube. Because they really kind of lean into that, but it's like part of the experience.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't think we have that game on the list.
Resident Evil 1, the remake? No, I did not throw that on there. It was on the game. They remade it for the GameCube?
Yes, sir.
How was the graphics as opposed to the PS1?
But if you've never seen the Resident Evil 1 remake, which is, again, another game that's gotten ported a bajillion times, you have to see it. It's so fucking funny. Like, playing that game and then going back and playing the original. Like, the original one, like, right, we were talking about it earlier. We have, like, a lot of memories of, like, oh, my God, this is so fucking scary. It's horrible. Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like you're in a fucking fun house
It's so bad.
in the PS1 version versus, like, the remake.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when you see the game, you're not going to fucking believe it was on GameCube. I'm serious. Like, here's my hot take on that console generation. I think GameCube had the best graphics out of PS2 and Xbox.
What?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm telling you, play or watch footage of the Resident Evil 1 remake for the GameCube and tell me I'm wrong. It stands up today. Like, it still looks good today.
I think it's the way they did stuff. Like on the GameCube, it's aged better.
Yeah.
Like at the time,
okay.
it might not have seemed as like, you know, graphically, you know, exceptional, whatever. But I feel like it's aged a lot better than some of the like other consoles games.
Yeah, and also Nintendo again leans more into like a traditional animation style as opposed to Xbox and PlayStation at the time, trying to how real can we make this look? And it's like, well, it's the late 90s, early 2000s. You can't really make it look that real. At the time, in our brains, we're like, wow, it looks real. And now looking back, I was like, that's shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, for real. Looking back at some of the stuff that I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, not no more.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
seeing advertisements for games at the time where they're like the most realistic thing you've ever seen, and it's like, I don't fucking know, like Alex Kidd or something on.
Yeah. No, yeah, I remember like looking at like the models in Madden like 2005, and it's just like, I mean, wow. I mean, I feel like we're crossing the uncanny valley right now. I mean, how are we even going to tell like what's real and what's video game? I mean, with PlayStation 3 graphics. I mean, what are we? How can it get better than this?
Snow, like if it snows in the Madden games, it's just like a big white fucking pixel just floating down.
It's like never getting any more realistic than that, guys. Pack it up.
Someone's just grating like a big pixel over the fucking field, and that's
100%. That's exactly what that shit was.
Oh man.